Okay, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Um, so before I start redoing my why people say the world is changing segment, I just want to point out a few theories, a few X-Men theories that I could possibly see happening in the MCU with the introduction of the mutants or the X-Men, Fantastic Four, which we desperately need in the MCU because the last few Fantastic Fours or the Fantastic Four stuff has not always been received well. I mean, we had that, 90s thing. The cartoon shows are good. It's just the movies that are kind of crappy. I mean, I really do dig the early 2000 ones, I'm gonna say 05 and the 07 one, which are good, at least in my opinion, but I digress. And I'm not even gonna mention the disaster that is Fantastic, because we have always, ever since that movie came out, we have us diehard Marvel fan nerds have been trying to put that out of our mind, like Shaq in the 90s. No, I kid. But no, I got an interesting theory that I could see happening. Now, hear me out. I don't know if this is a good theory or not, but you know me. You know, I love to talk about the X-Men. You know I'm a huge X-Men fan. Boy. Especially when it comes to Wolverine. I love Wolverine. I am waiting the day that Wolverine schnicked freaking Hulk in the freaking head, like ching, you know?
No.
Just like a
Pick
boss. Just be
me
like, shink, shink,
Pick me up.
shink,
Pick me up.
ching.
Pick me up.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Hi,
Say,
guys.
what's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
Alright, now go. Go.
Go.
Anyways, sorry, I don't know why I, did that, but, anyways, live action MCU mutants in the MCU. Now, there's a lot of ways you can do this. I mean, I've talked about this numerous times. But what is the best way to introduce mutants as if mutants were already there, but we just didn't notice? The government. Blame the government. Now, here's why I say blame the government in this theory. Because earlier today, or this morning, I woke up, went to the bathroom, and I realized I remembered a scene in X-Men Origins Wolverine. And remember that scene where Wolverine and Weapon, he was going around with Wade Wilson, before he went on his own? What if, and he was looking for, and that team was looking for, that special rock that was never classified on being discovered, or was never named? What if that rock contained adamantium that would later be in Wolverine, aka James Logan Howlett, because why not? And what if that someone who took the non-named rock was Tony Stark's dad after Cap went in the ice? Now that could be a possible interesting scenario, and possibly give us some kind of backstory on why we haven't seen the mutants in the MCU or the Fantastic Four. Now, I know I'll be talking about this multiple times, but think about it. Let's just think about the possibility and the likeliness that it could happen. Kevin Feige, if you are listening to this theory, or if this theory does sound good to you, give me a shout out if you want, because I would love for this theory to go viral, because like, I am a huge Marvel fan. Love what you've been doing with the Avengers, Scarlet Witch, and everybody else. I'm glad that the X-Men, Wolverine, Deadpool, Fantastic Four are finally home, where they can fight each other all live long day. But which government should they blame? Which government should we blame for not letting us see the mutants? Should we blame the Men in Black, or SHIELD, SWORD, or the president's right-hand guys, the Secret Service people? So many good people to blame. Or here's a good one. Why not blame the president and make it look like the president ordered mind-wiping abilities on the people to make it look like we haven't had mutants in the MCU, but they were secretly there? Ha! I know this theory might sound crazy, but it might be interesting. Because we do know that we have seen government espionage in the MCU. For example, Hydra. We know what government espionage looks like within Hydra in Captain America, Winter Soldier, Civil War, kind of. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which could play a big part in introducing the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and the rest of the mutants. Also Doctor Strange 2, into the Multiverse of Madness could play a huge role in introducing iconic X-Men characters like Psylocke, who is played by Olivia Munn, who I thought was hot in that movie. Let me just say, Olivia Munn is hot as Psylocke. No, but seriously, I really liked how she did Psylocke. Olivia Munn can play Psylocke. Let's hope Psylocke is still played by Olivia Munn, because I kind of liked Olivia Munn as Psylocke. If we do get Wolverine in the MCU by like 2022, let's play the factor. Let's make it look like it's a year after the events of Endgame and Days of Future Past, where Wolverine is alone in the woods, probably in Canada, because that's pretty much where he loves to retire, I guess. I don't know. And Hulk just comes up and just is being controlled by somebody. And Wolverine and Hulk start duking it out, like, blah, 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 or I don't know what the heck that was, but that could be interesting. Set Wolverine versus Hulk in the year 2024, near 5 years earlier, before Wolverine gets killed by X-24 or Weapon 24 or his clone. I want that to happen. I don't know if it's a good theory, but interestingly enough, it sounds good to me. So let's either make it look like the government wiped the existence of mutants and the Fantastic Four and various other secret organizations like Hellboy's thing, or government thing. I mean, with everything that's been going on in this world, it could be an interesting, like, escape from everything that's been going on. The disease that shall not be named, or the outbreak that shall not be named. Just saying. But I think I'm onto something. Just blame the government, because why not? Am I right or wrong? Just blame everything on the government. No, but seriously, think about it. Mind wiping could be a very interesting solution on why we haven't seen the X-Men in the MCU. And that alternate ending with Nick Fury, if you haven't seen, that could be an interesting tie-in from what could have been. So, let me know what your thoughts are on this whole theory. You can message me on... You can slide into my DMs and give me your... Let me know if you agree on this theory, or if this theory sounds good, even though it's probably not gonna happen. But anyways, the theory does sound... at least to me, the theory sounds good. That could be an interesting reason why we haven't seen the X-Men. Just blame the government on mind wiping, because the government does have the technology to wipe everybody's mind and shield the existence of mutants, like the X-Men, the Fantastic Four. But Inhumans and enhanced humans are highly acceptable. Now, here's another theory that could play a factor into the MCU. A live-action, incredible movie that could explain the science behind Inhumans, or enhanced humans, or gifted people, or gifted individuals, if that ever comes to light. Because we all know that Disney loves doing reboots of their iconic movies and beloved retellings. But that's actually not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. Why don't we just have a live-action Incredibles movie? Because I highly believe that... I think that we might be getting Disney princesses and the MCU combined. That's not a bad idea. But I don't know if it will work. So, let's just say it might work. Or maybe the in one of the Eternal movies, or the Eternals movie, we could see the origins of select princesses and queens be affected by the mutant gene, the X gene, being awoken and giving us the very first mutants like Elsa, Anna, and giving us special flowers like Tangled, or I don't know, just give us something cool, new, inventive, bada bing, bada boom. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I really want to see new things done with the mutants or mutant genes being discovered, or the mutant genetic timeline. Now that would be an interesting twist. The mutant family tree. Like, what if, or the possibility of Emma Frost or Iceman being a descendant of Elsa and Anna. That would be interesting. Now, wait a minute. What if? Whoa! What if we get the possibility of Steve Rogers being a descendant of Belle and Beast? Now that could be interesting. Or Tarzan and Jane. And for more interesting theories, go back in time and make it look like, or give us the possibilities of Thor birthing or bring it back to Thor and have Merida from Brave. Interesting concept. I don't know if it might work, but same company, just give us some family mutant genes. That would be interesting. Any of these could be possible or might be believable. But yeah, if you want to slide in my DMs and tell me what you guys think of this theory video, let me know. I will post all of my stuff down in the comment section. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this theory video. And do you think that blaming the government on mind wiping could be an acceptable reason on why we don't or have not seen the mutants in the MCU? Or would you like to see both MCU characters just being related to Disney princesses and stuff like that? And having the explanation of mind wiping back in the early, 30s, 40s, when the existence of gifted, enhanced humans began developing powers. Now, that could be interesting, or it could work, or it might not work. Who knows? Let's see and find out. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks.